Hi, I'm Kelsey. Welcome to KW Well. This Pilates mat class is designed to challenge your balance and build unilateral strength, meaning we'll be working one side of the body at a time to uncover potential imbalances and support deeper stability. You will need a Pilates ball, and some hand weights. And as always, move at your own pace and honor what feels good in your body today. Okay, so we are gonna start lying on our backs. Make sure you have your hand weights close by. And if you don't have hand weights, you can use a bottle of water, you can use canned food, or just don't use hand weights at all, totally fine. But we're gonna lie on our backs and put our ball directly underneath our pelvis. And this can be really supportive, and also it challenges your balance. So I want you to just find a neutral pelvis, a level pelvis. Bring your arms long down by your side. And almost imagine right now with your hands that you have something, you're holding something between your hands, so there's energy through your arms. And we're gonna start with a little bit of breath connection and some pelvic tilts. Ground down through your feet, your legs are in a functional parallel position. Take a deep inhale, breath in. And then I want you to exhale, root through your feet, dial your pubic bone up towards the ceiling and lengthen through your low back. And then let's inhale, rock it back out to neutral, drop your tail into your ball. Exhale, imprint, scoop. And inhale and release. Good, and as we do this, especially on the ball, you can get a bit more range of motion. You can also really feel that overly neutral to overly imprinted sensation, and it should feel really good. Let's just do one more. And then find that neutral position, and I want you to bring your right leg up to a tabletop position. Now, as I mentioned, the theme of the class is unilateral work, asymmetry. So we're gonna do pelvic tilts here again with our one leg, our right leg lifted in to tabletop. So you're gonna inhale, feel into that neutral position. Exhale, imprint your low back into the ball, and the knee goes up towards the ceiling, not over your body. And then inhale, release it. So it's a really small, nuanced movement. You're gonna imprint, scoop, knee goes directly up towards the ceiling, and then inhale and release. Let's go two more. And release. And last one. And release. Foot comes down, left leg comes up, other side. So might feel totally different than the right side we were just on. Inhale, feel into that neutral position. Exhale, imprint, scoop, left knee goes up, and then inhale, release. Exhale, imprint, scoop, and inhale and release. Just two more here. Good. And last one. Beautiful. Okay, so feet come down. I want you to grab your hand weights, and we are going to bring our weights overhead. Extend, or over our chest, I should say. So extend arms up towards the ceiling, ground down through our feet. We're gonna start with our feet down, but eventually we're gonna move our legs back up to a tabletop position. I want you to anchor down through pelvis, anchor down through feet. You're gonna inhale, open your arms with control. You don't need to go all the way down to the floor, and then close those arms back over your chest. Inhale, open it out, and exhale, bring it in. I just want you to do three more here. And two. Good, one more. Arms come back over your chest, pause, hold. Right leg is gonna come up to tabletop. Let's see if we can balance and bring left leg up to tabletop. Hold here first, just for a moment, and find your balance. If this feels like completely impossible to do, set left foot back down onto the floor, okay? If you can keep both up, let's just try it. So we're gonna do a leg extension and an arm opening.
I want you to open right arm, extend right leg long, and this is slow and controlled. Pull it in. We're gonna stay on the right side. So again, if you're having a hard time with the balance, set that left foot down and just focus on the right side. Good, so it's an inhale as you open the arm and extend that right leg long, and it's an exhale as you draw it in. Let's go 3 more on this side. And 2. 1 more. Good, pull all the way in, hold, reset. Good, now we're gonna take it to the left side. This side might be completely different than the other. So you're gonna inhale, open. This side is always harder for me. And exhale, close. So my opening might be a little bit smaller. I might have to work a little bit harder to stay balanced. Just be aware of what's happening through your body. Good. Give me 3 more. Inhale, open. Ooh, I'm losing it. And bring it in. And 2. And last one. Pull it all the way in. Beautiful. I want you to set your weights down onto your mats. I'm going to hold mine in place where they're at. And then I want you to find a frog position with your legs, heels together, toes apart, knees about shoulders distance apart. We're gonna just take it into a little leg extension, a bit more core work. I want you to inhale, extend your legs out long in a diagonal line. Exhale, draw the knees in. Inhale, lengthen, squeeze those heels together, kiss those inner thighs together, and pull it in. We're gonna go for 6, so we got 4 more. And drag it in. And 3. Last 2. Good, 1 more. And pull it all the way in. Good. We're gonna set our feet down. Set your weights down for now, off to the side. You're gonna lift the hips, ball comes out from under hips and between your knees and inner thighs. So we're now gonna take it into a little bit of bridge work. Arms are down by your side, ground down through your feet, find that neutral position, take an inhale, exhale, imprint spine scoop, roll pelvis up, reach knees over your feet, and then roll it down and release. And with that ball between your inner thighs, it should help you with this, find your midline, find connection, and find a sense of balance. We're going to take away that sense of balance here in a second, but I want you to really stay with it to start. Focus on the bridge, focus on the connection, get glutes and hamstrings activated. Let's go 3 more. And 2. Good. We're gonna hold this next one up. So imprint scoop, roll up, pause, hold. I want you to come up to your most connected bridge. Now with that, it doesn't mean that your hips need to be high. I want you to feel the sensation of not only your knees reaching long in the opposite direction, but I also want you to feel your pelvis is reaching away from the rib cage. Hold here. Ground through your feet, inhale, exhale, squeeze your ball, and release. Exhale, squeeze. Good, and squeeze, and squeeze. Go for 4, and 3, and 2, last 1. Roll it down, release it to neutral. I now want you to take the ball, put it underneath your right foot. So this is where the unilateral asymmetric work comes in. You wanna make sure that the ball feels centered on your arch, not too much on your heel, not too much on your toe. So instead of our articulating bridge, we're gonna do a neutral hip hinge bridge up. Ground more through the left foot than the right, obviously, because the ball's underneath the right. Take an inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna bridge up, knees reach in the opposite direction, and then bring it down with a neutral spine. And exhale up. Inhale, lower. Good, I need to adjust my ball. Exhale up, reach those knees and pelvis long and hinge it down. Go for 3 and 2. Last one, hold the lift. You're gonna roll the ball out and in, and you don't need to go into full extension. What I want you to focus on, if you can lift your head and look, is that your pelvis stays still as you extend and roll that ball away and roll it back in. Go for 3 and 2. Last one, bring it in, hinge it down. Beautiful. We're gonna take it over to the other foot. So left foot comes onto the ball, right foot is down onto the floor. Same thing on this side. Ground through feet. We're gonna hinge it up into that bridge and drop it down with a neutral spine. So your tail hits first. Lift and tap it down. And lift and tap it down. Good, we got 4 more. Stay with the breath. And 3 and 2. Last one, lift, hold, connect, level off your pelvis, roll the ball out and roll it in. And again, you're just rolling out to a soft knee, pelvis stays level. Go for 4 and 3, 2, last one. Bring it in, tap it down. Fantastic. Okay, so roll your ball to the side, grab your knees. Let's roll ourselves on up. We're gonna stand. And from here, I want you to grab your hand weights again. So we're gonna do some now standing leg work, a little unilateral squat or unilateral footwork. So we're gonna stand. My right foot is gonna stay forward. I'm gonna step my left foot back. I call these kickstand squats. So you're gonna sit your booty back into a squat, but most of your weight is gonna stay on the standing right leg. The leg that's behind is very light, okay? You're on your toes. We're gonna do a shoulder raise forward as we sit back and stand it up. Good, so it's inhale back, exhale, bring it up, down, and up, and sit it back, and up. And you want to really ground down fully through that forward right foot, but anchor a little bit more into that right heel. Go for 4, and 3, and 2. Good, one more, hold it back and down, elbows come to your side. Just want you to pulse. So up and down, keep those arms tight to your side body. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, switch sides. Right foot comes back, left foot forward, pause, hold, sit it back and down, and up. Good. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. Spine stays long. Stay with your breath. Hip, most importantly, goes back. Knee follows with the bend and it stays over the ankle. Go for 4, and 3. Last 2. Good. Bring it down, pause, hold, elbows in, and pulse. Good. Small isolations. Most of the weight is forward in that left leg. Ground into the heel, feel your glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. And now we're gonna come down onto our knees. And I'm out of breath. So again, some unilateral work here, some arm work. We're gonna come to quadruped. Now, if, again, you don't feel very balanced here, or you feel very challenged, you can keep both of your knees down. If you want the added challenge, we're going to extend left leg, weight is in right arm. And I want you to just keep the leg out and balanced. The weight comes down to the floor just outside of your mat, and we're gonna straight arm sweep it up, and then I want you to just tap down to the floor. So it's up, tap down. Crown of head is reaching long in one direction. Toes are reaching long in the other direction. Lead with the outer edge of your hand as you lift that arm. Stay long through your body. Go for 4 and 3 and 2. One more, you're gonna lift, hold it. Now, if you want an added challenge, bend your knee, keep the knee lifted, bend your elbow. It's a little hamstring kick and a combo with a tricep kickback. Boom, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Good. Go for 5 and 4 and 3. Good. Keep that upper arm tight by your side. Give me one more. Hand comes down, knee comes down. I'm gonna turn so you can see my other side clearly. So find that quadruped position. Weight is in my left hand. I'm gonna extend the right leg. Left hand comes just outside my mat. I'm gonna sweep the arm up and then tap down. So it's lift and tap, lift. And again, I'm reaching long with right foot and opposition long with the crown of my head. Good. Go for 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2. One more, hold, pause. I'm bending my elbow, bending my knee. You do not have to do this if you feel off balance, but if you want the challenge, go for it. Inhale, bend, tricep kickback, hamstring curl. Good, stay with the breath. Inhale, bend, exhale, extend. 5 and 4 and 3. Good. One more. And knee goes down, arm comes down. We are going to turn. Again, we're only keeping one weight. Again, working unilaterally. We're gonna take it into some half roll up or half roll back work. So I want you to grab your weight in just your right hand. You're gonna bend the elbow out in front of you. Left hand comes behind your head. Sit tall. We'll start with just a few rollbacks. Tuck, scoop, roll back to your C. Round forward, restack. Good. Tuck, scoop, roll back. Round forward, restack. Go 2 more. Last one. Hold the scoop. We're gonna exhale, open our arm to a goalpost arm. Inhale, close. So your obliques are gonna feel some of this, especially as your arm leverage is open. Go for 3 and 2. Last one. Bring it forward, hold, pause, stay in the scoop. Exhale, left leg lifts to table. Inhale, tap. So again, a little cross sling oblique action. Stay with your breath. Go 2, 1 more. Bring it down, restack. We have one more variation there. So we're gonna roll it back, extend the right arm, lift the right leg. We're going to extend right leg, row with the right arm. That's your twist. Inhale, bring it back to center. Good, just 3 more here. Twist, center, and 2. Good, last one. Boom. Bring it forward. Whew, I'm feeling this. Okay, so other side, sit nice and tall. Let me fix my pants. And right hand's gonna come behind my head. Left elbow is bent out in front of me. I'm rolling it back. We're gonna do 4 here again. Round it forward. Roll it back. And up. 2 more. Scoop. Now, 1 more. Hold the scoop. Feel that low core connection. Exhale, arm opens out. Inhale, forward. Stay anchored through your pelvis. And honestly, this is work without the weight, so you can drop the weight if it feels like too much. This is the last one. Bring it forward, hold, reset. Exhale, right leg lifts. Inhale, tap it down. Good. Go for 3. And exhale, 2. And 1. Set it down. Round forward, restack, shake it out. And then we're gonna row with rotation. Right hand comes behind the head, extend the left arm, bring it back, left leg lifts up. We're gonna extend the left leg, twist left, center. Good, go for 3. And 2. And last one, bring it down and roll it up. Fantastic. Okay, we are on our last little bit. We are gonna do a little bit of back extension and then we are done for the day. So lay face down and bring elbows out in front of you and just give me a quick little windshield wiper of your knees right to left. Release your low back however you need to here. And then I want you to extend your legs long. You're gonna bring your head down. So your hand, doesn't matter right now, one hand is over the other. Your forehead is gonna come down onto your hands. So we're gonna do extension work. And I've said this before, but I want you to focus on feeling long versus just trying to lift your head up, okay? So inhale, take a breath in. Feel pubic bone heavy in your mat. Reach long through crown of head in one direction, toes and legs lengthen in the other. We're going to lift your chest and your arms on your inhale. So it's lift. And again, it's not big. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And lower it down. Just give me 3 more. And 2. And last one. Good, bring it down. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna take my left now a little bit more on top of my right. I'm gonna turn my head to the left. So essentially now my right cheek is on my left hand. My right hand and forearm are going to stay down. So again, we're working unilaterally here. We're going to lift left side. Give me a micro rotation through mid torso and then bring it down. So instead of trying to just lift your elbow, I want you to just lift evenly, and then the rotation happens from the rib cage. Boom, doesn't need to be a lot. Just give me 3 more on this side. So it's up first, then twist. Pelvis stays as even and balanced and heavy as possible. 2. 1 more. Good. Bring it down. And then we're going to switch sides. So right over left. Turn your head to the right. Left cheek is on your right hand. Re-lengthen, reconnect. We're going to lift, twist, and down. Lift. Little rotation. And down. 3 more. Good. Stay with it. Think long, think connected versus just getting your head high. Last one. Beautiful. And bring it down. Whew, you made it. Bend your knees right to left. Release your low back if you had a little extra pressure there. I want you to sit yourself back just briefly into child's pose. Bring those arms long out in front of you. Take a breath here. Maybe express some gratitude to yourself for making it all the way through class today and showing up on your mat and showing up for yourself. It's sometimes really hard to do, but so worth it. Good. And let's sit on up. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me.
It was lovely to move with you, and I will see you soon.
Thanks for moving with me. I hope you're feeling connected, empowered, and aligned. If you enjoyed this class, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more KWL sessions to support your practice. Until next time, move well, be well, and live well from the inside out.